Hello and welcome. Thank you for coming and check this video out, guys. This is about the new business icoinpro or ICP. I would have had the video out to you a little bit sooner, but I went for a bike ride while I was waiting for my registration link. And as soon as I got my registration link, I've come on. I've been talking to a few people, looking around the system, and now it's about time I did a full review for you. So, icoinpro. Let's start with what it is. So this is your basic icoinpro login page. Okay, you've got your pre-enrollee login, you've got your member login, you've got your free tour. So what you would do if you're taking a free tour is you would put in the referring member's name, okay, and press continue. If you register as a free member but are yet to pay, you would come to your pre-enrollee login. And once you are a paid member, you would hit your member login, fill the details in, and away you go. Okay. So let's first of all start by going to our company, so we get a bit of an idea about what this platform actually is. So as it says here, our company: education, technology, and results. Cryptocurrencies are one of the most misunderstood and under-acknowledged products on the planet, because a very small percentage of people understand how they work and what they do. So many people are missing out on what is becoming a very powerful tool, for the ones who are taking advantage. Our goal at icoinpro is simple. We want to educate you on what cryptocurrencies are, how they work, and how you can take advantage of them. Our goal at icoinpro is simple. We want to educate you on what cryptocurrencies are, how they work, and how you can take advantage of them. Now, I've been told today that the reason some people like me is because I speak my mind, and I'm going to do that throughout this review. I might not have anything negative to say, but if I see something, I will mention it. And the very first thing I've just noticed here is that the copy for this page, whoever wrote this copy, when you're writing a sales pitch, which is basically what this is, okay, this is your short story in your sales pitch. They've put our goal at icoinpro is simple. We want to educate you, and they've put it in there twice, basically. So what that says there says again there in bold letters, which to me is a little bit unprofessional, but certain things can get overlooked. I mean, it's a big website, as you'll see when we log in a moment. So it's understandable, and it's in pre-launch, so it is understandable that there are going to be, maybe something that doesn't work as it should, in respect to things that aren't very relevant. And what I mean by that is your referral system works properly. Nobody knows if they're getting paid works properly yet, because it's only literally within the last few hours the links have come out for the leaders, for the founding leaders. So we haven't had the opportunity to see if the payout side of things works. For example, making payment is very simple, very easy. All right. And I'll go through that with you just a second as well, because I'm going to show you what happens when you pre-enroll and if you want to take a tour, etc. Okay, so sit back and put your feet up. Anyway, the owner of the company is Paul De Sousa. Now, some of you may or may not have heard of Paul De Sousa. He is quite well known in network marketing. I have Googled him, and I'll bring up the pages that I've found with regards to Paul again in a little while. So it says here, known for his dedicated leadership and training abilities to help others in the network marketing industry, along with his vast knowledge, understanding, and experience utilizing Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in various capacities. Nobody has more passion and enthusiasm for icoinpro than our CEO, Paul De Sousa. What's most exciting about having Paul on board is his love of helping others. When you combine that energy with the most powerful cryptocurrency training program available anywhere, along with a network marketing opportunity unmatched in the industry, it's no surprise icoinpro is one of the most exciting companies in the world. Now, anybody's going to big up their company. Obviously, I feel that this could potentially be a really good opportunity for people, even those who make money with Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies at the moment. There's always something new you can learn, and I've looked at the list of training that's available. It is quite comprehensive, I will say, but again, we'll go through that shortly. Okay, so that's basically the About Us page, if you like, our company page. Now let me just check something quickly. Click that link and see what happens. Nothing. Okay, so the getting started link doesn't work. Okay, it opens a new page, but it doesn't work. Again, you're going to have these little things that are overlooked because they've concentrated on the main things, the most important things. So, okay, 5 ways to earn. You've got the Powerline bonus. Once you submit your information, you're awarded a top position in the Powerline. Everybody else that joins after you, before you pay, goes underneath you in the Powerline. Okay, so what you'll find is that if you join as a free member just to check it out, you'll see that your Powerline is growing every time you log in. If you do not become a paid member, then obviously you lose all of those people after a few days. I think it's 5 days. It might be a week. I'll check shortly. But if you fail to upgrade to a paid account, then you will lose out on everybody that's in your Powerline if they upgrade. As soon as your position is closed, everybody beneath you moves up one place. Okay, so there's no gaps in the Powerline. You've got a fast start bonus. Each time you personally introduce a new member, you'll earn between $10 and $25 bonus the very next week, dependent on your rank. There's no limit as to how many people you can refer, and the power of the icoinpro business building system. Many of our members are introducing as many as 10 or more new members each and every month. Now, if that's something that you can do, okay, then straight away, if you can refer people, then straight away you're going to start seeing some money within 7 days. You're going to start seeing some money coming in, which is fantastic. Coded Infinity Fast Start. Once you've achieved the rank of Star Elite, guys, I'm not going to go into too much detail about the Star Elite and everything else, okay, because it's going to make this video go on forever. But if you register for free, then you will be able to find all of this information out. Okay, you've got the residual income 2x14 matrix. You've got the matching bonus as well, and again on this page here, which is the icoinpro.com pay plan, you can get all this information and see the images that are on here, the tables, etc. Okay, the website looks very clean. It's very white. The website looks very clean, which is good. It's easy on the eye. It's not busy. There's not too much things going on, so it's not gonna give you a headache and confuse you wondering where you need to go in order to move forward. So we've got the Learn More page here as well. Did you know that Bitcoin and cryptocurrency has been around for almost 10 years? Most people still have no idea what they are and how they work or their purpose. The most interesting thing is that in this day and age of technology and news spreading so quickly around the world, that something so powerful and potentially life-changing can go unrecognized for so long. To put Bitcoin's popularity, or lack thereof, in perspective, Bitcoin launched almost 4 years before the popular mobile app Angry Birds. Yet, even with that huge head start, Angry Birds has seen over 2 billion downloads, while Bitcoin still has less than 4 million users. Okay, which is a very good point. In other words, an actual online currency that is allowing people to send money to friends, family, and business contacts worldwide from their cell phones without needing a bank and without needing permission from any agency, that is making life and business significantly easier for so many people around the globe. Has 500 times less users than a game that people played while on airplanes. What does it mean for you? Let's put it this way: if you bought 10 grams worth of Bitcoin, it would now be worth over 150 million today. Experts believe the biggest growth has not even happened yet. And if you keep up with Bitcoin, which if you're looking at this page, it means you're interested in cryptocurrencies. But if you keep up with Bitcoin and the and the trends that it's have, you're going to know that there are some, there's been some massive growth in Bitcoin over the past few months. I mean, it's over I think it's over $2,100 or $2,200 now, if I remember rightly when I last checked. And that's gone up huge amounts in the last, couple of months or so. Let's move down to this bit. The world is constantly changing. Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is an important piece of potentially world-altering technology that we believe everyone should learn and understand. For just $39.95 per month. So yes, guys, this is a subscription service. Okay, I'm going to get that in there now, because if you're the sort of person that is looking for a free business, you need to remember that it costs money to make money. Now, okay, it doesn't necessarily cost money to make money. It'll either cost you money or it'll cost you time. But if you want to make money, it's going to cost you something. Okay, and personally, $39.95 actually paying $39.95 on this platform actually saves me money, and it saves me time. Plus, if you know people that are interested in learning about cryptocurrencies and you get them to join through your link, then you'll probably earn that money. You'll earn the money in commissions in order to pay for your monthly fee anyway, so it's all good. icoinpro's proprietary training system teaches you step by step everything you need to know about cryptocurrencies, what they are used for, and how and where to use them. From understanding blockchain technology, what different cryptocurrencies can be used for, to buying your first BTC and keeping you up to date on changes, news, and updates. icoinpro is the most complete Bitcoin and cryptocurrency training program available anywhere. But guys, I'll say it again, I have looked at the training, the list of training materials, and there is a lot. Okay, I do believe that anybody, this is my own personal opinion, it would be lovely if it was cheaper, it would be lovely if it was free, but it's just not going to happen. Okay, there is a varied assortment of training within the system, and I think that anybody that complains about $39.95 for potentially the education that is going to help you make hundreds times more than that. If you think that $39.95 a month is a lot, then you're absolutely mad. Anyway, let's move on. Right, guys, what we're going to do here, before I log into my account and show you what's going on in the back office, here we go. Right, so this is what we're going to do, guys. Got your pre-enrollee, your member area, your free tour. Okay, so put my name in there and we'll click continue as a referring member. So for the free tour, we'll put my name in, and that's not working. Okay, so you're not able to take the free tour at the moment. Now, I'm not logged in, as you can see there, it says sign in. So that would appear to be something they need to look into. So instead of that, we're going to go here instead. So let's put in an email address, log in. Oh, I put it in the wrong one, that's why. So we'll put it in that pre-enrollee login. Oh, because I that was stupid. It's because to be a pre-enrollee, you have to enroll. Anyway, so so let's do it this way then. So right, okay. So what do we do? We'll try this instead. Get started. You won't have this trouble, guys, if you follow a link from somebody. You won't have this trouble. This is simply because I'm not thinking clearly and I'm trying to show you this video. So we put the name in. Goodness me. Okay. There's a few errors there seems to be here, which means I'm going to have to just log in, and we'll have to skip that bit. I apologize, guys. Again, the video, the website is still being worked on with regards to some of the more insignificant areas. The simple fact that I can't get a free tour or pre-enroll from their corporate site is insignificant. It's not a major thing, okay, because it's not going to affect you joining, because all you do is you join using the link in the description of this video, and you won't have any of these problems, and I'll show you why you won't have any of these problems. So this is one of the pages that you may be presented with, okay. One of the landing pages is a built-in landing page that you can use to promote your referral link. It comes with a nice little interesting video, and obviously get your details. Your team members will enter their details here before they get access. Make sure that at the very top of the page here it says welcome to and then the name of the person who's referring you. Make sure it shows their name at the top here. Yeah, so it might not necessarily say my name if you're following somebody else's link, but make sure that the name at the top here is the name of the person who referred you, okay. Otherwise you're going to have problems being a member of somebody else's team. Anyway, so what do? We log in, but in order for me to log in, to come here, so let's go to sign in. Yeah, that's my, there we go. Right, so what do? Let's have a look. So here we are inside the icoinpro dashboard. Okay, this is your back office. Again, very clean. Everything's very well laid out, very neat, very easy to navigate. All of your links over here on the left hand side. Okay, there's a few links at the top here: home, your training, contact manager, genealogy, news. It's got your name and your registration number there. A little bit of information. User billing and info, training, marketing tools, contact manager, genealogy. Okay, and you've also got all of these links over here on the left hand side. Okay, now I'm not going to go into the personal info because it's got all my personal info, which I'd rather keep personal. But you will, as you work your way down, okay, once you've registered, it will ask you to it will ask you which plan you want to go on. Now again, I speak my mind, and I never try and persuade people to part with money or do anything they don't want to do. So all I'm going to say to you is there's three options. Okay, you've got $39.95, and then you've got two higher levels. $39.95 covers you for 1 month. The next level covers you for 6 months, and the top level, which is I think is $500, covers you for 12 months. Okay, so obviously the longer you pay for, you get a bit of a discount with regards to how much you're paying compared to paying it monthly. But once you're in, because as a pre-enrollee, if you have not paid and secured your position, you will not have access to your website addresses. Okay, there's a few of these links which will not be accessible to you if you are a pre-enrollee and not a paid member. So let's hit on my website addresses and have a look at these pages. Okay, it's quite clearly says here do not spam, which is very important in any program that you are promoting. Okay, if you're going to promote anything, not just this business, but any business, keep it to, I don't know, maybe keep it to once a day in maybe 20 or 30 groups. Send it by email by all means. Don't harass people with your link and try shoving it in their face, but make it accessible to people to come to, to find and to be able to register, using your link. So what we've got two pages here that we can use. We've got the one here which opens in a new window, which is quite a funky one. Comes with
billionaire investors like Bill Gates?
Comes with a funky little video, which I quite like. Again, I do like this page. I do like this marketing page. I don't know what it is about it. I think I really like the colour. I like the blue. It just, to me, it just looks really nice. I like it. And then you've also got this one, which again is identical, but it just comes without the video. Okay, that's all. Just comes without the video. I like the video one. The video one is the one I'm going to use, so I like that. But do yourself a favour, guys. When you do this, once you're a registered member, or if you're a registered member and you want to promote your page, don't copy that and paste it. And I'll tell you for why. Let's go. Copy. Open a new page. Paste it in, and
Why are billionaire investors like Bill Gates and Richard
hold on.
Branson investing in big?
Hold on. No, look, that wasn't meant to happen, and I'll show you for why. Let's try it again. Right, I'll tell you what, look, if you look up
Why
here,
are billionaire investors like Bill Gates and
if you look up here, what's happening is it's forwarding now to the right one, okay? But if you send this in an email, or if you try and link this in a Facebook post or something, and the person who's clicking the link hasn't already visited the site, then they are going to have problems, because it just says discover icoinpro /earn like a pro, which is my referral link, but there's no .com. It should say discover icoinpro.com /earn like a pro. Okay, if you look down there, it will say discover icoinpro.com, but up here the .com is missing. So if you copy that text and paste it, it's not going to work. Okay, it's going to fail. So what I did is I click on the link and then I grab it from there.
why are billionaire investors like Bill Gates and Richard?
Okay, so I'll just copy it from there. That way I know that I've got the correct link and it's working. Next on the agenda is genealogy. Now this is good because this gives you quite a lot of information on different areas of your earning opportunity. So you've got your default matrix view, your matrix list view, your enroller tree, and your power line view. Okay, so if I click on a power line view, so since I joined, there's already been 1,700 pre-enrollees and 290 paid members placed in the company power line, and it's still growing. Now if I can click on here to view all the members and pre-enrollees, there's me at the top, and then it gives a list of lots of people, and you can see that there's a fair few people that are paying. Okay, the legend is once it's yellow, it means they're a paid registered member, and if it's not yellow, then they're a pre-enrollee. Let's go back one. You've got your enroller tree. Bear in mind, I've literally put a link out in an email. I'm waiting for people to open their emails, because it is, well, I sent the email out about 11 p.m. or thereabouts, so it's quite late, and we're expecting people not to see it until later on. But yes, so this is your enroller tree. Work out, as you can see, in all your levels. We can search what rank they are, or what rank you want to look for. You can search next month's ranks, this month's ranks, last month's ranks. You know, there's an awful lot you can do here. You've got your matrix list view. Okay, it will show you when this is working properly. It will show you numbers under your fast start and your matrix member count. Okay, and also you've got your default matrix view as well, which will show you, once this updates, it will start to show people in my levels. You can search for a user. You can search by username, ID, and email to see where they are in your tree. So it's pretty cool. It's very comprehensive, I think, but very fluid, very easy to navigate. You've then got your leaderboard, which I've not looked yet. So there's your leaderboard. Okay, so this is your leaderboard. There's, well, it's showing, how many people is it showing? It's showing 100 people. Okay, anyway, so you can see who's in the leaders. You've got your contact manager. Now this is quite good, guys, because you can search for people. Okay, you can search for their username. You can search for them by email, by their first name, by their last name, by what type of member they are, by the status of the member, and I'm not entirely sure what source code in. You've also got advanced search, so you can search for them by rank, by country, the date that they created or upgraded their account, or the date that they left, I believe that means, and it will give you a list here. As you can see, there's 5 pre-enrollees, 5 people waiting to pay, and Owen, who has paid for his position, now is locked in his position, which means that the people that are joining in the power line, they're going under him now, and he's locked into his position now. So the people that are beneath him can't skip him and go to me. So everybody that is now pre-enrolling are going underneath Owen. Okay, so very intuitive, as I say. I'm very happy with the way that this is laid out. It's very professional looking, and I'm quite impressed. I didn't think it would be as professional as this, to be honest. Okay, you've got wrong one. Let's have a look. You've got statistics. Okay, statistics telling me how many people have viewed my link, how many pre-enrollees, and how many upgrades. Source statistics. Okay, so this enables you to create source statistics. So if you was posting your link, for example, if you was posting your link on a traffic exchange, you could use this link and change that to source and put question mark source equals and the name of the traffic exchange you can put at the end, and it will still work. It will bring them to your registration page, but it will just enable the system to log where your hits are coming from, where your pre-enrollees and your members are coming from. Very good. It's a very good thing to have if you're a marketer, because all marketers need and want to know how their traffic is converting and where it's converting from. So it's a very good thing to have in here. You've got your upline support. So it's got the contact details of my upline. You've got your earnings. Now, obviously, because we've only just started, there are no earnings. It says the iCoin pays commissions every Wednesday. You can get paid by direct deposit or through their internal payment processor. Okay, a minimum commission payout is $10. If you've earned less than that, those amounts will be added to your future commissions. So if you earn $6, then the following week you earn another $6, that following week you'll have $12, so you'll get all 12, but you cannot withdraw less than $10. Compensation plan. This is where it tells you all about the different 5 ways to earn. So I would suggest you get on there and have a nose at that, because that will show you all the ways that you're going to be able to earn some money. You've got our company, which this is basically taken from their website. Again, this is copy and pasted into here because it says that twice. I'm going to have a word with them about that, because that's annoying for me. Got a bit of OCD, and that annoys me. So it tells you a little bit there about Paul De Sousa as well, who we're going to go and check out on Google in a minute. Right, current rank tells me where I am. I'm a 1-star because I'm still recruiting. Most people are going to be a 1-star ranked, apart from a couple of people at the very top of the leaderboard. So this will give you information on your rank. spam policy, I don't think I need to go through that. Contact us and log out. Okay. If you're watching this now and you do register with icoinpro, remember that there is a cut-off point, which is Wednesday, May the 31st. If you have not at that point secured your position, everybody who's sitting underneath you in your power line will skip above you and you'll lose them. So please do remember that when you are registering with icoinpro. So that is basically the website, the main part of the website. Okay. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you here the training, just at the top here, my icoinpro training. Now, if I do this and just scroll down quickly, and you'll see that there's a fair bit of training already there. Okay. This part here is coming soon. Obviously, there's a lot of information that needs to go on here. So it's going to take some time. But let's face it, if you're going to go through the training, which I hope you are, because this is about getting you, good at what you're doing, familiar and the rest of it with cryptocurrency. So I should hope that you're going to go through this training. So you come onto my training. You've got some basics here, from the basic intro to Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies up to ICOs explained, which is initial coin offering, security, useful resources. 20 elements in that first lot of training. And then you've got advanced 1 and advanced 2. This one here teaches you about mining, technologies, Ethereum, smart contracts, a few different coins, etc. So, there's a lot of information here to help you to understand what cryptocurrency is, how cryptocurrency works. And what's going to happen is either this one or the next one is going to be going through various different programs on how you're going to be able to make money. Okay, how you're really going to be able to make money, and that's what we're all waiting for. So, but let's have a look. I've already spoke to Paul and told him what I think about this bit. But if we click on the first module, Basic Intro to Bitcoin and Cryptocurrencies, it has a fair bit of text. Okay, and then number 2, a brief history, a fair bit of text. Myths, quite a bit of text. Benefits, how does it work? There's a lot of reading here, guys. Now, personally, I think it would be a hell of a lot better if all of this was done in video format. Now, I've told Paul this. I'll show you. I've told it to him. Yeah, I've told it. This is Paul De Sousa's page. I've checked it, Paul. Understandably, there's a lot to be added, but it looks good, except for one thing. Please, over time, exchange the training from text to video. Coming. So he says that it will be changed to video. We've got loads of videos before we launch. Remember, we are in pre-launch, yeah, which is understandable, but all I was saying to him was that this really needs to be in video format. The fact is, it's not. At the moment, it's not in video format. So there's no point in moaning about something you've got no control over. Okay, and there's no point in punishing yourself by not trying to train and learn yourself just because it's in text format. Just find yourself 10 minutes a day, okay, and go through one module per day. At the end of 2 weeks, you're going to know a hell of a lot more than you do now. Okay, it's as simple as that. So, comprehensive training. Come back to it. Yeah, comprehensive training. Again, it'll tell you here. If you click on any link, it just takes you to the anchor for that particular bit of information on the page. So if you start at number 1 and just work your way down the page, you'll eventually get to number 20. Then you can move on. Now this here is coming soon. Okay, so within 20 days, they're going to have more training in here. So I recommend that when you start, once you've registered, once you've paid your subscription fee, whether it's the $39.95 or the $500, whichever one it is that you choose to do, if you choose to, I recommend that you get your registration link from my website addresses. Okay, you've got two there, or make your own. You can make your own. But get your registration link, get onto social media, get onto your email list, get onto your friends and family, anybody that you know could benefit from learning more about cryptocurrency. Get onto them with your link, get them registered, okay, and then come to your icoinpro training and start training. Okay, start going through the training. I am going to go through all of this properly, okay, at some point, and I will give another review on the training itself. Okay, it's all very well having 100 meters worth of scrolling to do in order to read it all, but if it's crap, then there's no point. And if it's crap, then I'll tell you it's crap. Okay, but at the moment it seems to be quite informative from what I've seen at the moment. But I do need to go through it properly. Okay, that's not to say that it's a bad idea to register. Okay, I'm not saying that. Although what I am saying is it's entirely up to you. As I say to everyone, it's entirely up to you what you want to do. I won't try and persuade you to join. At the end of the day, yes, I am a member. Yes, I would earn commissions if you joined. But no, I do not want to force people into doing anything they don't want to do. Simple as that. Anyway, as we said, guys, the guy who owns icoinpro is Paul De Sousa. Okay, now I did a Google search for Paul just to prove something. Okay, now I've been through some of these links, but what the reason I went through these links is because the first thing I look for is any bad press. When I join, or if I'm looking at joining a new business, the first thing I do is I look to see whether the person has been named and associated to any scams or anything bad. And I've got to be honest, I've not found anything yet. Not really. In fact, there's not really a lot of information at all. But if I click this, this is what appears. Okay, this is a Paul De Sousa solo squad, quality solo ad traffic. I've never seen this page before. I've never used it. I'm not going to sit here and tell you anything about it because I have no idea. But the guy is obviously a good marketer. If he's got solo ads to sell, he's obviously a good marketer. He's got a large list of people, so which is great. But I'm not trying to sell this, by the way. I'm not trying to sell this service to you. I'm just showing you what I've been able to find on Paul De Sousa. So we have this page. We also, let's click on the next page. There's one there. Okay, this is Paul De Sousa. Oh, that's Paul De Sousa here. It says here, one of the most prominent names in the industry. Paul has a great traffic with high opt-in rates and good quality and service. Read the full review. I got 50 clicks from Paul, and I got 50 clicks from Paul, and I got 60 clicks, 20% over delivering. Delivered them all in 12 hours, 21 opt-ins, 40% conversion, and 40 clicks. 80% were from top-tier countries. Okay, so that's a decent. That's a decent review for him. Doesn't seem to be any others on there, but let's have a look at his page. No, okay, this website doesn't want to work. Right, okay, so there's not a bad review. Next page. Paul De Sousa on Quora, if that's how you pronounce it, but that's irrelevant to what we're doing here. There was another one. I know there's another one because I've opened the pages already. There we go. So we've got this one here. Plug-in profit blog. Okay. Plug-in profit site. Well done, Paul De Sousa. 36 grand in sales and digital attitude. Again, doesn't really say anything about him as a person, but there's nothing good, there's nothing bad, so make of that what you will. And where was the other one? Must be here somewhere. So if you pause this every time there's, if you pause this every few seconds, you'll be able to see, what the results are saying, or even go and do a check yourself. I always encourage people to do their own due diligence. I mean, if I hadn't done my due diligence, I wouldn't have found this bad report about Mr. De Sousa. Not trying to put anybody off, and I'm not trying to, I'm not, at the end of the day, I'll do this video, I'm not trying to turn you on or turn you off to the opportunity. All I'm doing is giving you the information in video format so that you can see for yourself in order to make an informed decision of your own. But this here is a complaint against Paul De Sousa, the Solo Squad. Okay, this is on Rip-Off Report. Now, it says here basically that this is just here is a sort of introduction to what the report is. But it says here that Paul sends out flame emails after paying 197 to Paul De Sousa. I never got what I was paid for. He took my money and ran. Paul De Sousa doesn't honour his guarantee when asked for a refund. No answer nor return his emails. I bought this solo ads and experienced the same problem. Okay, now that is all it says. That is all it says. Okay, and when you think about it, solo ads aren't guaranteed. Okay, they're not guaranteed that people are gonna. Well, it doesn't say what he didn't get. I mean, it doesn't say that he didn't get all of his emails or any of his emails. It may have been that the guy who made this complaint, and I'm not sticking up for Paul, by the way, okay, because I do my videos for you guys, not for anybody else. But it may have been that the guy didn't get many opt-ins and was expecting more, so he's got the hump. He got a bee in his bonnet because he thought he was going to make money by spending money, and that's not always the case when it comes to solo ads. So there's that. Okay, this looks like it's from somebody called Paul De Sousa. Okay, it doesn't actually say. It says Max Powers. I know who you are. I don't understand what this is all about. It doesn't explain too much in there. Oh, it was okay. It's a rebuttal against Max Powers, who posted this one here. I was not surprised to read your post about Paul De Sousa's scam rip-off. Took my money, liar. Paul De Sousa's a big crook. Guy's a con artist. Beware of his company. He's a one-man con artist show. That is it. Okay. Again, do you know what? That is not explained. You've got to take everything into account. But what you've also got to look at is there any evidence? If you follow me online, you'll see that when I call somebody a scammer, I do so with evidence. Okay? If I haven't got evidence, then I don't say anything, because at the end of the day, people without evidence generally call people a scammer because they want people to join a different business with them. Okay, so stop people joining a business and go and join a business with them instead. So I never really pay too much attention to comments like this when it comes to online. Okay, well this here, this actually is a positive review about Paul De Sousa. What a complete load of bogus toss the above article is. I've been buying solo ads from Paul De Sousa and his company. Service to be nothing more than top notch. There was no such product available for 197. I've seen on the internet for a long while and stinks of sour grapes. Blah blah blah. Carry on being a great seller, Paul. And all this will be tomorrow's chip shop paper. Well, that's it. There only seems to be 2 bad reviews on here about Paul De Sousa. Only 2, which to me, in a digital age when there's millions and billions of people are connected with each other, I think 2 bogus or 2 unpleasant reports, I think that's bloody good. You'd expect there to be a lot more if Paul was a scammer. Now we're getting up to the tens, to the page 10 and whatnot now. So normally you would find everything you need to in the first few pages of Google. I mean, I could sit here and keep going, but I've given you an idea of what I'm looking for, and even just by putting in Paul De Sousa, spell it with a space in between the DE and the Sousa, okay? But even that, you'd expect there to be a lot more on there. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a little concerned that there isn't more information. Okay, I'm a little concerned that there isn't more information. It would be nice to know a bit more. But saying that, the guy has, he's even came and answered my question on a post on his wall. The people that I know and trust online, who know Paul, have all told me, that he's very open, very transparent with them, and I trust the people, that I trust, and the people that I trust them completely. If they said to me, "Get on this," I would get on it. If they said, "Don't touch that," I would I'd run the other way. Okay, but that's because I know they give me good advice. Okay, and I try and pass that advice on. So anyway, that there is a basic review of icoinpro. All right, there's not more. There isn't any more I can tell you at the moment, because we have to make sure that the company's paying. We have to make sure that those things are working properly. I see there no reason for them not to work. Okay, so let me just get that out to you. But I would suggest that at least register for free and check it out yourself. I know I've been through it, but sometimes when you look at something yourself, you understand it a bit more. Okay, so I'll ask you to register yourself. Register using the link in the comments, or just type the link at the end of this. So register using the link in the comments that accompany this video. Get in there and just have a nosy round and see what you can find. But personally, I think there's a few bits, there's a few little things that need sorting out. Silly things, but for somebody with a bit of OCD like me, the fact that there are 2, a paragraph is mentioned one after the other, and one of the paragraphs is bold and the other one isn't. That's just annoying to me more than anything else. And the fact that on their corporate page the links weren't working properly to register, I think that shouldn't affect you or I. That would affect the company themselves, getting people to register directly under them, which means that if they can't register directly underneath them, they're going to come looking for somebody's link. somebody's registration link. So the quicker you get started, the quicker you can get your link and start promoting your link out there. Anyway, this has been an icoinpro review about the platform, and a short note about Paul De Sousa, the owner, as well. I hope it has been of some use to you. I hope it's answered some of your questions. Maybe if it hasn't, please feel free to go to the icoinpro website and have a nosy round. See if your answer is see if the answer to your question has been answered on there somewhere. Other than that, go back to the person who shared this video. Okay, if you're looking at this on YouTube, then hit the link below, register. Let me know you've registered. Okay, and I'll help you and I'll answer your questions. But if you are viewing this from somebody else's post, maybe on Facebook or wherever it might be that you're seeing this video, then go back to the person who is sharing this video and speak to them, and they should be able to answer your questions for you. If they're unable to answer your questions, then feel free to come back to me. Find this video on YouTube, and then you can contact me directly, and I'll do my utmost to be able to help you out. Anyway, thank you very, very much for taking the time to watch this video. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you. Please feel free to subscribe. I say a lot, don't I? Please feel free to subscribe to get more updates and more videos, reviews on icoinpro over the coming weeks. I hope to be able to give you some good news with regards to payouts, etc. But I'm really looking forward to getting stuck into the training. I'm not a Bitcoin, I'm not a cryptocurrency trader, although I am learning. But I would really like to know of other opportunities that I can utilize to increase my Bitcoin earning potential, and you can do the same. Anyway, thanks again, last time, this time, for taking your time to watch this video, and I will catch up with you all again soon. Take care, guys.